buyer was actually the same person who bought the first Star Wars one. I only received one bid. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and I have my own art small business called Morgan's Creations. This video is going to be a launch vlog of my ACEOs. I'll be showing you the first day / first week of these sales. Back in April, I created these art cards, aka ACEOs. That stands for Art Cards, Editions, and Originals. They're basically mini paintings, small paintings, and you can do whatever you want, kind of like trading cards, and artists can trade and sell them. I made 40 of them for this artist alley that I was a part of in April. First, I released them to the public in April, and then a few weeks later, I started listing them on eBay, sold them in person at the artist alley, and with everything left over from that event, I sold on eBay. The point of these is to sell them on eBay auction listings, and they are sold for very cheap, so the point is not to make a lot of money with these. The point is just to push out your artwork to as many people as possible. If you list them and you sell them for really cheap, that usually means you'll sell more. So the point of these is kind of just to trade them and sell your artwork quickly, sell more of them. You're not really meant to like blow up and make a ton of money on these. The thing with an auction listing is that there is a minimum price that you would always get every time, or people can bid on them and you might end up making a little bit more money than you would normally. And I'll show you the results at the end of my first week selling them on eBay. This is what my eBay listing looks like. This is the same template format that I use for all of my art cards that have been listed and sold on eBay. They all have a starting bid. The starting minimum bid is $2.99, or you can do a buy it now at $4.99. I offer free shipping with them as well, which means I do have to pay for postage. I had them scheduled to be released at the same time. They went live on a Sunday at 9 p.m. Central, and the auction is 7 days, so they would end the following Sunday at 9 p.m. Central. This is what I end up doing for me, and this is what works for me. So these are the first week results, my first week ever listing ACEOs on eBay. So the first sale was on April 26th. I actually got 2 sales on this day. April 26th was a Sunday. So the first art card that I sold on eBay was a Star Wars Death Star painting. This one sold for $4.99. So somebody bought this, they did not bid, they did the buy it now option and paid $4.99. And also on the same day, Sunday, April 26th, I had another buy it now sale. So somebody bought the listing, they did not bid for it, they paid $4.99 to buy it now. My Castiel Supernatural fan art. Then a few days later on April 28th, I received my first bid. This bid was for a Supernatural fan art painting that I made. This bid started at $2.99. Then a few days later on April 30th, I received another buy it now order. This was for my Star Wars TIE Fighter Sunset. This person again did the buy it now option, so they paid $4.99. The buyer was actually the same person who bought the first Star Wars one, the one of the Death Star. That was a really nice surprise. These were all of the sales from April 26th through May 2nd, so from Sunday to Saturday. I only received one bid for that Stranger Things card, but the bid did not end until the following day on May 3rd. So from the period from April 26th through May 2nd, I only had 3 sales, but they were all buy it now. So technically there were no bids that week, none that had finished. It was all people buying it now. That's very interesting, which means that I did earn a bit more from that because my buy it now price is higher than the bid price. So the 3 sales I had from that time period were the Star Wars Death Star, the Star Wars TIE Fighter, and the Castiel one. So those sold for $4.99. $4.99 times 3 is $14.97. That is my gross sales. And now also keep in mind, eBay does have fees which are pretty high, and I also offer free shipping to the buyers, so I have to pay shipping on my end. Each shipping label was 74 cents and my net profit was $9.64, so about $10, which is pretty good. Again, the point of these is not to make money. Most of them sell for very low price, like pennies, honestly. The point of these ACEO art cards is not really to make money. It's just to push out your artwork and have people collecting your artwork for a really low price, but it's really nice when I'm able to make a little bit more with the buy it now option. So I really appreciate those 3 sales from my first week, my first time ever listing these art cards on eBay. I really appreciate all of the sales I made in the first week. I really wasn't expecting any sales, to be honest. I wasn't sure how my stuff would get pushed out into the eBay algorithm, and I have received positive feedback on all of these art cards, which I really appreciate. It was really nice to hear that people like my art and they appreciate and like my packaging as well. So here here I am packing and shipping my very first ACEO sale. This was so exciting, and also I was a little bit nervous. I had a lot of packaging. I know I can't go over 1 ounce, so I was really nervous trying to make sure everything I had in my package would weigh less than an ounce. Luckily it did. If it went over 1 ounce, I would have to pay more for shipping. Once the art cards sell, I will put them into the trading card sleeves. I'll put that in the coin envelope just for an extra level of protection, and I also put in my business card and I ship them in the standard craft paper envelopes. With these, I'm shipping them with eBay standard envelope. The shipping is 74 cents for 1 ounce. If the package is more than 1 ounce, then I do have to pay more. But like I explained before, I was able to use all of my new shipping materials that I recently got on Amazon. The envelopes are 4x6 and they fit all of the requirements for eBay standard envelope. They have to be under a certain size and weight for them to be shipped with eBay standard envelope, and there is tracking, which is nice, so I am able to track the package. My packaging feels very safe and secure, and I think it looks really cute and clean as well. On the outside of the envelope, I put one of my thank you stickers for my small business, and I think it really ties together the whole package. And then on the back is where I put the shipping label. So I repeated that same process 3 times for every art card sale throughout the week. The process is very repetitive, but honestly, I love it so much. I really enjoy it. Packing orders is one of my favorite things to do for my small business, and I love packing the art cards. I just really enjoy packing these art cards, and I really want my customers to be really excited when they see that they've received my stuff in the mail. I hope I make a good first impression, and I hope the unboxing experience is really fun and exciting for my customers. So those were my first week results. I'm really happy and proud of how it went. I'm really excited to share all of the details with you guys on how the following weeks went. So stay tuned for another vlog coming very soon. In the comments, let me know if art cards or mini paintings are something you're interested in. Let me know if you're familiar with the ACEO community. Give me all of your thoughts on this video in the comments below, or anything you want to share in general. If you have any questions or ideas, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!